has been a long time since a return like that has gotten this much conversation. In fact, I think it may have been the man sitting to my left right now.
2 years is a long time.
That's
It's been 2 years already.
2 years.
I mean, 2 years in November, right?
Yeah, Survivor Series.
I'm gonna crash out at any time, guys. Don't worry, keep watching. Any minute now.
It could be the day. CM Punk joins us right now. Out of the gate, I'm sure you and AJ talked about it a lot. Did the way it went down and the way it was received meet or like completely surpass expectations?
It's not often that I say nights that I have in this business are perfect, but for me it was. You have to ask her opinion on it. Somebody close to her like Big, you can maybe speak to it. For me, it was perfect. I thought it needed to happen in Chicago. Luckily, it was right on the calendar, there it was. And perfect, and I do not say that often.
I was gonna say, like, I think if a couple years ago, if I was asked if AJ was ever gonna return, if I had to guess, it would be a hard no. It seemed like she had fully moved on, has had this really incredible burgeoning career with writing, producing, doing so many different things. Were you of the same mindset? How have things changed recently with her potential approach to coming back to?
Yeah, really, I think I would have been a hard no, you know, and I never bothered her about it. I never asked her about it. We never watched wrestling. We didn't talk about it. The ball was always going to be in her court. It just needed to be a conversation. And timing was super important. Timing, you know, in this business is everything. And she's so busy with everything else that that's one of the bigger reasons why I just assumed, you know, okay, 10 years, it's long gone, and she's got so many irons and so many different fires with production company and scripts and, you know, rewrites and doing her own acting when that comes down the pipe, that I just figured she's too busy. It'll never happen. And I guess timing was everything in this instance.
He, as a wrestling fan, the irony of the idea of CM Punk nagging someone else to come back to wrestling is hilarious. But I was going to say the same thing. Like, at the very beginning, when you were at your most turned off by the business, who do you think was the least likely to come back? Or deep down, did you always think, well, I might do it, but she's not coming back?
No, I don't think either of us were like, you know, we weren't sitting on the bench like waiting for a phone call. We're busy with life. We're busy doing other stuff. We're busy being married, enjoying each other's company, and adventuring on into other things. You know, life happens sometimes, and I don't think that either of us were, you know, picking up the phone or knocking on the door to come back. There's some chance meetings. Like, I'll always go back to that weird airplane trip that I had. Why did I just call it an airplane? Flight. I don't know. Yes. Sorry, I'm not.
Because they just invented flight last week.
I'm cooking in this Indianapolis heat right now. The sun's killing me. So like I was just randomly like on a flight, and I sit next to Jason Jordan, and I'm like, oh, you know, and I meet Liv Morgan for the first time, and then Bailey texts me, hey, you met my friend. She said you were nice. Oh, good. You know, and it just kind of like snowballs from there. And the thing with my wife was, one day she asked me, she was like, I'm so busy doing stuff, but I have this time coming up. If I were to come back, what would you do? Talk to me, you know, essentially, go ahead, book it. And to me, that's what I do. My brain never shuts off. And I say, well, I would do this and this and this. Oh, that'd be fun. That sounds cool. And just the fact that she didn't say no right away and she wasn't turned off by it, I was like, oh. There's a little hint of a spark.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, and again, it wasn't me. It was just, and then I come back, and then, you know, lo and behold, hey, I want to call AJ and, you know, like ask her if she's interested in doing anything, because I think even if the door was closed for her to come back and be a competitor or be an on-screen talent, I think I think the idea was, hey, if you want to do anything here, if you want to, you know, if there's anything you want to promote, you want to come back, you want to be an ambassador, you know, you do amazing work. Accept the compliment.
Yeah,
don't be like me. Don't be like me. And I think everything, the genesis of everything was just a conversation.
So we've long talked about the issues that you and Seth have had. We've talked about that ad nauseum. But now I feel like the addition of the wives has really created a dynamic that I think has become a lot more interesting. I think there's a lot more depth there. Is this the way you envision your wife returning against Becky and Seth?
The way I envisioned it, I don't know if I really envisioned it going this way. I will give credit where credit is due. On a level of interest, the 4 superstars that will be competing in the mixed tag tomorrow night, Seth is at the bottom, obviously. Very boring. Close number 3 is me. I'm also very, very boring. And yes, people can be sick of me and Seth going back and forth, wrestling, talking, fighting, you know, being divas, whatever. You immediately throw 2 very accomplished, interesting, New York Times best-selling author, you know, badass women in the mix, and yeah, it gets a lot more interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, fascinating.
Now, are you at the point yet where you would say that Seth Rollins is getting up there on the list of all-time rivals for CM Punk?
I don't.
Or is that giving him too much credit?
It's the trash talk business, right? Like that's what everybody does. Everybody talks trash about everybody else. You got to have thick skin. And my thing is, I don't want to be like involved. I don't want to be in the orbit of garbage people. And unfortunately, I'm in the orbit of garbage people. It happens. I don't know. I've had some pretty big rivals in my time. This is just one that feels different to me. I don't know how big or small it is. It feels like it is never going to end. I don't care what he does when the camera's off. It's a rivalry, I'll put it that way.
Fair enough. Well, there's another guy I know you have absolutely no love lost with, and that is Drew McIntyre. And there's another guy who I'd love to see you in the ring with one day, and that is Cody Rhodes. Punk, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.